A tribute to those that have served, are serving and will serve. So the monument the memorial now is in place, and again today the Lord Mayor will unveil it.
Delighted, looking forward to it, but then when you have it, you're delighted for it to be over. I'm thinking when you're trying to bring so many groups together
Folks, is may be seated, and again welcome to the Lord Mayor of Dublin, Dr. Pam O'Reilly. So we will now start such the formal proceedings. I will read from this since I wrote it, and I'm not familiar with making too many speeches. So again, it's a welcome to all. The Lord Mayor of Dublin, Pam O'Reilly, distinguished guests, to all local and city councillors, to all those from the various services who are participating here today, to, more important, to you, ladies and gentlemen, the people of Ballyfermot, surrounding areas, families, friends of serving and past members of various emergency services. We believe that this garden of tribute will go in some way to remember those that have served the state well over the years and will continue to do so into the future. We often forget that these ordinary men and women of the emergency services do an extraordinary job. They dedicate themselves to the cause of peace and ensuring the safety and well-being of us as citizens, and make the community in which we live in a better place. We wish to express our sincere thanks to you and gratitude to these incredible people and to the volunteers who have given their time year after year working in a very risky environment. They have always demonstrated the highest degree of bravery in executing their duties. To all others, and I think this is probably, I'll finish off with this, to all others not mentioned above for providing support and continuous encouragement for this project, many thanks to you. I will now invite Les Fallon as a speaker. Les, who served with Dublin Fire Brigade for a vast number of years and again has been involved in community projects around Ballyfermot and the Pam O'Reilly. So Les.
Lord Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, honoured guests. It's a great honour to be asked to say a few words here today at the unveiling of this tribute stone to remember all from this area who have served and those who are still serving the city and the country as members of the emergency services. Since the very start here in Ballyfermot, men and women from this great community have gone around the world in the service of peace as members of our defence forces. They've policed our streets. They've gone in harm's way to protect and serve as members of our city's fire and ambulance service, and they've served the community and the country in many roles and organisations remembered on this fine monument. We are products of the homes, streets and schools of Ballyfermot. We were made here, we were moulded here, and we carry that pride in our own place with us wherever we go and in whatever we do. We wore the uniforms of our various services with pride. Many, myself included, were members of more than one of the organisations remembered here at various times in our lives. And it's a very emotional thing for many of us to see that service remembered at the heart of our community in such a tangible way. I want to thank Pam O'Reilly and all on the committee who worked so hard to make this happen. It's a beautiful place and a magnificent gesture of remembrance for those who served and respect for those still serving from our community. It is deeply appreciated. Gurmila Mahagov.
Thank you, lads. We'll now ask the Lord Mayor to unveil the commemorative stone. Okay. John, and again, I would like to certainly thank the Lord Mayor for Paul McCullough for appearing this morning, or just slightly after lunch now at this stage of the day. I know he has a very busy schedule, and I would invite him now to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Stephen. As the 350th Lord Mayor of Dublin, I wish to thank the vision and foresight that this committee has shown in developing the concept of a tribute garden here in Ballyfermot. This is a unique place that you've developed here in the heart of Ballyfermot, right in the heart of community. But you've done it using community, in collaboration between various organisations who've served this nation in so many, many ways. It gives us an opportunity to reflect on the concept of service, and ultimately to show our gratitude for that service. Communities are like a mosaic. It takes all sorts to complete the picture. I know that from my own area of Finglas, and I know that from talking to you here in Ballyfermot too. Ballyfermot has created something very, very special here today. Something which brings together all of the services and organisations who've served us and who are still serving us today. They've done it in a very simple and dignified manner. And I know it'll be a place where you can come here quietly, where you can reflect, and where you can give gratitude. So I want to thank the Army, the Navy, the Air Corps, the National Ambulance Service, Dublin Fire Brigade, An Garda Síochána, the Civil Defence Force, the Coast Guard and the lifeboats. And I want to particularly thank the committee who did all of the work to put today together. And in particular to Pam O'Reilly for following through on the garden from the very beginning to its completion. And a round of applause please for our committee. But above all, I want to thank the families of all of the people who have lost loved ones and those who have served. I know for each of you today has a very particular and special mention. Many of you will attend this beautiful tribute garden, and you'll know that it gives hope, it gives inspiration. It gives inspiration and gratitude for all those who've dedicated their lives. So, as the Lord Mayor of Dublin, and joined by my colleagues on Dublin City Council and members of the Oireachtas that are with here today, I make a pledge. The aide de camp to the Lord Mayor from Dublin Fire Brigade stands with me, and the Lord Mayor of Dublin will always stand by the emergency services. The elected members that stand here today know that you defend the city, and as elected representatives we know our job is to defend the emergency service, and we pledge to do that today, and we pledge never to forget what you have done. Thank you very much.
Those we feed
we feed Christ. Those we clothe Christ. Those we visit Christ. And those we rescue Christ. And so here today, let us beseech God's richest blessings on the armed, the emergency and rescue services. For those who have passed away and given their own lives in the defence and the rescue of others. And those who today continue to be life-giving services to those in need. And may this beautiful memorial stone here in the heart of Ballyfermot be a lasting sign of this community's forever gratitude for all the armed forces, rescue and emergency services. We ask this through Christ our Lord. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
And obviously the reason we're laying wreaths is to honour those that have passed in service before us. I would now ask the Lord Mayor to lay a wreath.
We thank you. We appreciate the service and all you do for us. As you walk the streets in your shoes, did you win or did you lose? We thank you for the service you choose.
Run! 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 Cortege!
on, Tussig! Come on! Sean!
Well done, lads. Well done. Thanks very much. Thanks, Nick. Well done, Nick. Thanks. Well done, lads. Well done, Nick. Well done, lads. Thanks, fella. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks.
I do a big one like a... Yeah.
Whatever you want on the first page, and then anyone else can find it after. A nice emoji. Absolutely. Thrilled with
What date? Yeah, what date is it?
28.
Definitely now.
28 should know I have that date ingrained in my head.
There you go,
Thank you
Melissa.
very much.
I'll be gone in a minute when he's gone. Second, okay, yeah?
It's not just a regular birthday, it's a very special birthday. When I tell them Pam is going to be 80 years of age. So, a number of our family have asked me if we can join together to sing Happy Birthday. Now, the Lord Mayor's a very bad singer. So you're going to have to help. So, on three, one, oh, with music, brilliant.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pam. Happy birthday to you.
So we will ask you, you part the sea there. So we're going to get her, as we know, we've got a very special victory this year, right? So we're not counting from 10 anymore, we're only counting from 5, okay? So ready, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where's some of the fire brigade when you need them?
As a Ballyfermot man, honestly, when first I saw the lights in your eyes, I thought the world held not but joy for me. And even though we drifted far apart, happy birthday, Pam. I never dreamed, but what I dreamed of thee. Will you all sing along? Come on. I love you as I never since first I saw you.
Stephen there behind you, Pam. Here.
Now, Pam O'Reilly.
Here.
What are we going to do now? On behalf of the committee, the small committee, on behalf of the committee, I'm happy day. Congratulations again on today. And don't start crying. Yes. Now, here, put that in the other hand.
Very good.
Now, thank you very much, Pam O'Reilly.
Even that's yours. Flowers twice a month.
Next one, Veronica Vincent Jackson. Kay Noonan.
Hey, you want it again?
You're in Hollywood. I say, you're in Hollywood now. This is for Kay as a gift from us for her help. And without her support, seriously, it wouldn't have happened. So I'd like to thank you very much on behalf of the rest of us and the people of Ballyfermot, because for the first time we didn't have to picket, we didn't have to go on strike, we didn't have to boycott, we didn't have to sell raffle tickets. She has been absolutely wonderful help, and it's a pleasure when people help you. Thank you all very much. Thanks.
Songs and stories. Here sea, as Dublin as could be. But hard and late in Pimlico, in a house that ceased to be. By trade I was a Kilbar, lost down to redundancy, like my house that fell to progress. I tried to remember how you lived there, and I courted Peggy Dygan, as pretty as you please, a Roman child of Mary from the rebel liberties. I lost her to a student chap with skin as black as coal. Oh, when he took her off to Birmingham, should he took away my soul. Come on, boys and girls, ring a rose. Dublin City in the rare years have made me bitter. The gargles in my brain, but Dublin keeps on changing, and nothing seems the same. Should the pillar of the metal gone, the rail sits pulled down, while the spray unyielding concrete makes a city of our town. A ring, rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the rare old time. How very well, sweet and lively, I can no longer stay and watch the new glass cages that spring out along our quay. My mind's still full of memories. She went to new shrines where the part of what was Dublin, and he won the Sam for the 6th more time, huh? Sing it on! Ring a rosy. I remember Dublin City in the rare, especially when our Joe Coleman, right? Ring a rosy, as the light declines. I remember Ballyfermot in the rare old times. Thank you very much. God bless you all. I will see you all again soon. Adios. Don't set off the foreign alarms.